Martin Castillo, I'm not gay. I don't call. Martin Castillo, I'm not gay. Martin Castillo, I am not gay. I carpool.
So a good high flow, high performance exhaust is going to be your best friend. And then there's sound. We got two of our signature builds in the 1971 Caprice that we christened as Fast Stack. And then we've got our 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner that we call Roadburner. And that name speaks for itself. Roadburner is a loud, angry, aggressive looking muscle car. And it's got an exhaust system that complements it to a T. When we fire this thing up, it sounds like you're getting punched in the chest. And then there's Fast Stack. Smooth, classy, elegant. Looks like it's exhaust. Doesn't rattle your brain while you're going down the road. And then finally, there's installation. Between these two cars, we had to weld, cut, and grind the entire system on both of them, so the process was a little more complicated and required some specialty tools. But with our Bodiac GTO, we want things to be a little bit more streamlined, easier, and user-friendly. And it's going to check all these boxes of performance, sound, and installation. And all of those line up with the personality that we're looking for in our 69 GTO. Speaking of installation, I'm going to go round up Tommy and we're going to get this thing off the ground.
Whenever you're working on your project, one task that can sure enough eat up a whole bunch of time, and that is fabbing up your exhaust. Now, whenever you're working with something like we are, and you're doing an LS swap, that can actually kind of multiply the factor a bit. Luckily, Holley and Flowmaster offers a kit that can make exhaust a whole lot smoother. Now, what we've decided to do is go this route for a lot of reasons. One, it's time. Two, is also for that Flowmaster sound. Now, with Holley, they offer exhaust manifolds that bolt right to the heads, and they have a mid-pipe in this exhaust system. Should simplify things quite dramatically. However, you guys know how we are. We complicate things a little bit more and a little bit more. You remember back, we put a 9-inch Ford and also a coil-over rear suspension. So we may end up having to fabricate some of these tailpipes, but we'll just have to wait and see.
As Tom mentioned, this is a 4-line factory replacement setup, so we're using all the factory mounting holes for our hangers. Makes it a little bit more efficient. Another thing I like about this setup is that you don't need a big, expensive, fancy welder to put this in. It's got all the clamps and hardware you need. Really, it's basic hand tools. And a weekend with a buddy, have yourself a new exhaust system. Oh, you said don't scratch the paint out of it. And you clocked that about perfect for me.
Yep, Dr. Brendan Eustace. Don't touch my vehicle. Don't tell
Shoot, that almost nailed that, dude.
people to touch my vehicle.
Would you climb on? Yeah. I'm like looking right at it, but you still made me question it.
Registration complete. What Master American Thunder is also system.
There's a lot more clearance back there than I thought it was going to have.
Coming
Coming
up,
up, straight talk.
we engage our core and get straight to the point. It's pretty close right there.
the African. Well, I'm barely leaving the stairs and I'm watching. Well, I'm never talking to you.
Slap some sheet metal on the front of our GTO. The first
Well,
piece
who's a
of that
stranger?
puzzle is going to be our core support. Now, you don't want to go just
Joel
slapping this
McMillan.
thing on here all willy-nilly, because if it's sitting in there cattywampus, well, the rest of your body panels are going to be sitting in there cattywampus. So you need to make sure that this thing is perfectly straight, level, and parallel to the rest of the car. Now, to do this, you're going to need a specialty tool known as a tram gauge. A tram gauge is a vehicle body alignment tool that uses adjustable rods with pointed ends to verify the distance between two reference points matches your specifications. They are a lot more precise than your standard tape measure. And I'll run you through how to use it here in a sec, but there are a couple more measurements we need to make first. Now, the first thing we want to do is make sure that the top of our core support is parallel with its mounting surface on the frame. We're going to use our digital angle finder here. Check our angle here. It's like about 3.2 degrees. Top the frame. 0.5. So we need to take our